I would like to welcome you to SolarSpace. We are a startup based in Tucson, Arizona. We make a hardware and a software for highly advanced concentrating solar power technology. And today I will try to briefly explain you our technology and what we can do with it. Our core technology was developed at the University of Arizona and is now exclusively licensed by SolarSpace. We use large mirrors to reflect and concentrate sunlight into a small focal point and then convert it with very high efficiencies. At the focal point, we are able to reach concentration of 1,000 suns and over 1,000 degrees Celsius in less than 8 seconds. At the focal point, we use another cutting-edge technology that was developed by NASA and is now licensed by SolarSpace. In this technology, heat is converted into sound waves and sound waves into electricity with very high efficiencies and without any moving parts. It's just a box and requires no service. Our technology is 3 times more powerful and requires 5 times less land than traditional PV. It is modular, easy to install and service, and can be upgraded or downgraded at any time. The heart and soul that makes our hardware run and operate is our e-management platform that is being actively developed by SolarSpace. Let me take you for a test drive. The tracker sensors and controls are built on MQTT architecture. E-management platform is written in Java programming language. Over 25,000 lines of code brings together all the hardware into one ecosystem and gives users full control over them with predefined customized automation rules and manual control. Users are able to define any scenario using if this then that logic based on any sensor readings or outside parameters. Platform has very powerful analytics and real-time reporting module. As we all know, DC fast charging requires a lot of power. Can you imagine complexities of bringing high voltage power lines into remote locations of our roads and highways? Now imagine that every 50 miles. SolarSpace will offer hardware and software solutions, will build and operate in partnership, company-owned and franchised e-stations, and retrofit existing gas stations on our major roads and highways. Initially, highest priority will be given to our in-partnership business model. We will seek partnership, collaboration, or joint venture with Native American tribes, major auto manufacturers, major chain gas stations, and other players in the market. The second phase of business development will be building and operating company-owned e-stations. After successfully implementing in-partnership and company-owned business models, we will offer franchise opportunities to privately owned gas stations or new developments. In the next 3 to 5 years, we plan to have 130 e-stations in Arizona and California. SolarSpace works very closely with University of Arizona, TechLaunch Arizona, University of Arizona Center for Innovation, Biosphere 2, and Town of Sahuarita. Within this framework, we have access to tremendous resources, labs, equipment, but most importantly, people, great people. Since the beginning of this competition, SolarSpace has made rapid and strategic progress. We licensed NASA technology. We got sponsored by Town of Sahuarita and are working together to build the first e-station on Interstate 19 in Town of Sahuarita. We began negotiations and are actively engaged with potential investors. Our e-management platform has evolved into more than 25,000 lines of code and a lot more. We all know about statewide bans and national mandates placed on gas-powered vehicles in the upcoming decade. Now, let's all take a pause and think about the impact this is going to have on majority of Indian reservations and other underserved communities who live in the rural areas outside of the major grid. To better understand the consequences ourselves, we drove to local Native American tribes and spoke to the leaders and regular members. The result was unanimous and overwhelming. majority will experience additional hardships by not having access to EV networks. Majority of SolarSpace team members are first-generation immigrants. We clearly understand the challenges of underserved communities and what they're faced with. JEDI objectives and goals resonate very close to our hearts and our way of life. To mitigate these changes, and just by simply doing our part, we, SolarSpace, are intentionally proposing our e-stations, majority of our e-stations to be in these underserved communities on the roads and highways. Just in Arizona, about 40% of our proposed e-stations will be in Indian reservations and other underserved communities. By successfully developing SolarSpace, we believe that it will have a tremendous and monumental impact on those communities served.